Okay, so let's dive into something that I think we all kind of wrestle with,
Okay.
social climbing. It's a term that, honestly, has some baggage,
Right.
often negative.
Yeah.
But what if we flip the script a little?
Okay.
Instead of thinking like shady or manipulative, what if it's actually strategic? Like a way to build genuine relationships, but also open doors.
I think that's a really crucial shift
Yeah.
because at the heart of it, social climbing is, in a way, just expanding your circle,
Right.
connecting with people who can help you grow, which honestly we all do,
We do.
whether we call it that or not.
It's so true. Think about it, even back in college.
Yeah.
Joining that club, volunteering for a cause you care about.
Hmm.
Weren't you kind of seeking out people who get you?
Totally. And that's natural to
Yeah.
want to be around people who like inspire you, challenge you, support what you're into.
But I think there's a big hurdle for people.
Yeah.
That judgment,
Well, for sure.
worrying what others will think, like, ooh, look at them trying to be opportunistic.
It's the fear of being seen as inauthentic.
Exactly.
And I've been there, especially early in my career.
Tell me about it.
Terrified to reach out to, like, the bigwigs, thinking they'd see right through me, like, she's just using us.
But 100%. That inner voice is so loud sometimes.
Right.
Who do you think you are to even talk to these people?
It can be paralyzing,
It is. You almost don't even try.
and that's where you miss the opportunities.
So how do we break free of that?
Mindset, for sure.
Yeah.
Instead of this shame around social climbing,
Mhm.
we have to see it as normal,
Okay.
essential even, for growth.
Like owning your ambition.
Yes.
And saying connections matter, relationships matter.
And most successful people, they actually like helping others.
That's been my experience too.
They get mentorship. They value connection.
When I come at it with genuine curiosity, wanting to learn,
Yeah,
they open up.
they do. Sometimes it's as simple as just reaching out.
Seriously.
A quick email, LinkedIn, or even at an event, just start talking.
I remember this one time, industry conference.
Oh, yeah.
Overwhelmed, totally.
Yeah.
Big names everywhere.
I know that feeling.
Felt like, a guppy in the ocean.
Totally.
I was about to grab another mini quiche and RUN.
Uh-huh.
But then I see this woman
Yeah.
looking just as uncomfortable, kind of by herself.
Relatable.
Something in me said, go talk to her.
Good for you.
So I did. Introduced myself.
Yeah.
We just started chatting.
That takes courage.
It did, but best decision ever.
Really?
We talked for like an hour. She gave me amazing advice about the industry, even connected me with some people.
Wow.
Became mentors later on.
That's amazing. Proof that you never know where a chat will lead.
Exactly. Made me realize, get out of your comfort zone, connect.
And it's not about being fake, right?
Yeah.
Networking is about openness, even if it's a little awkward at first.
And being willing to help, no strings attached.
That's huge.
You never know. They might become your biggest champion later on.
It's all about those genuine bonds.
Okay, to build on that, something that helps me is setting goals.
Oh, interesting.
Not like get 10 business cards rigid, but what do I want from this?
Having goals makes it less overwhelming.
Right. It's
So,
who do I want to connect with? What events should I go to?
what skills do I want to learn?
Exactly. Then it becomes part of your routine.
Not just a panic when you need something.
That's ongoing, nurturing those relationships.
And that benefits you personal and professionally.
It's not just the job. It's like your whole life expands.
New perspectives, support system.
This is where we see the real power of what social climbing could be.
It's true.
It's those connections making life richer,
In so many ways.
opening up possibilities, meaningful relationships.
Opportunities you didn't even know existed.
And it's like reclaiming the term itself,
Yeah.
not using people,
Yeah.
but being strategic, intentional.
Authentic.
Yes, building relationships to help you grow,
That's it, exactly.
to achieve your goals.
Powerful stuff.
But we got to talk about the cultural baggage that still exists.
Oh, for sure.
That whole it's who you know mentality.
And how media portrays it, like it's always cutthroat.
Right. We got to challenge that narrative.
And highlight the good parts of ambition and connection.
Absolutely.
Because they exist. Those movies, right?
Oh, yeah.
The social climber is always the villain, backstabbing their way up.
Such a cliche.
But it makes you hesitant.
It does. Like, if I'm too ambitious, people will think I'm faking it.
Or using them, not being genuine.
And the thing is, the people who are really good at networking,
Yeah.
they're not like that at all.
No, they actually want to connect,
They do.
share ideas, help each other grow.
It's about building a community.
Yeah, it is.
Knowing that collaboration gets you further.
And honestly, haven't we all social climbed a little?
Oh, well,
100%.
yeah.
Even if we didn't call it that.
like we said before, joining clubs, volunteering,
Mhm.
you're trying to expand your circle.
You are. It's normal.
It is. And it's not about abandoning who you are. It's being intentional, finding relationships that help you get where you want to go.
Exactly.
But then there's the reality of, like, the job market.
Oh,
It
yeah.
feels like networking is everything now.
It's more crucial than ever.
So how do we balance that with not feeling icky about it?
It's a mindset shift.
Okay.
Not taboo, but a tool.
I like that.
Helps you navigate a world that's, frankly, overwhelming.
Own your ambition, connections, or resources.
Exactly. And remember, you have something to offer, too.
We do.
Skills, talents, experiences.
Okay.
Networking is sharing those, finding ways to collaborate, help each other.
It's like all boats rise together.
That's it. And that means being proactive.
Oh, so you can't just sit back and wait.
Nope. The world's too fast-paced.
Got it.
You got to make connections happen.
Create your own luck, as they say.
Exactly. Polishing your resume isn't enough anymore.
It's not.
Build relationships, go to events, put yourself out there.
But do it in a way that feels true to you.
Yes, and start with who you already know.
Okay, so like existing network.
Colleagues, friends, family even.
Often overlooked.
Big time. Nurture those relationships, see how you can help each other.
Makes sense. And then branch out.
Right. Who do you admire? Who do you want to learn from?
Make a list, like a hit list.
Haha, sort of. Go to events in their industry, join organizations.
What about reaching out on LinkedIn?
So powerful. Just a personalized message. I admire your work. Can we connect?
You'd be surprised to respond.
You really would. And you don't need a huge network to be good at this.
That's reassuring.
It's about strategy, intention, authenticity.
Not just being the loudest person in the room.
Nope, and be patient.
Okay.
Building a network takes time.
Doesn't happen overnight.
Nurturing those bonds, consistent effort.
Like anything worth having, I guess.
Exactly. And be open to surprises.
Oh, like what?
The best connections can happen when you least expect them.
Interesting.
Say yes to things, even if they're a little outside your comfort zone.
Makes sense. Gotta embrace the unexpected.
You might meet someone amazing at a coffee shop, volunteer gig. Who knows?
But we have to acknowledge,
Yeah.
for some people, networking feels impossible,
This is important.
especially for marginalized groups.
The barriers are real.
Systemic biases, discrimination.
It's not as simple as just go network.
Exactly. So we need to make spaces more inclusive.
Absolutely. And support organizations fighting for equity.
And be allies ourselves, right?
That's huge. Amplify voices of those who are underrepresented.
Because diversity makes our network stronger.
100%. Using our privilege to lift others up.
Okay, so we've talked big picture, but what can people do?
Actionable steps. Start with that assessment of your current network.
Okay, who do you know already?
Right. And then who do you want to know?
This time.
And set goals. 1 event per month. Reach out to X people per week.
Join a professional group.
Those are all great.
And it's okay to not be perfect at it right away.
You'll get better with practice.
It's like a muscle you have to exercise.
And have FUN with it.
Oh, that's important.
It shouldn't be a chore. Connecting with people, learning new stuff, that's exciting.
So be enthusiastic.
And sometimes the best way to network is to just HLP.
Okay.
Offer to assist with a project, share a resource.
Just being kind, basically.
Yeah. Build strong bonds.
And it comes back around, right?
I think so.
Karma.
Totally believe in that.
We've covered so much. Reframing, being proactive, authenticity, generosity.
Yeah.
What are your top takeaways?
I want people to feel empowered. Network building is doable.
It is.
And it's not about being sleazy.
No.
It's genuine connections, making life richer, achieving your goals.
It's about human connection, period.
Exactly.
But it takes time, no shortcuts,
Consistent effort,
nurturing those relationships.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Oh, yeah, there are resources out there.
Books, podcasts, even mentorship programs.
And your existing network is a resource, too.
Talk to friends, family, colleagues.
They might surprise you with who they know.
It's true.
So, bottom line, have FUN with it.
Yes. Make it enjoyable.
It shouldn't feel like pulling teeth.
It's about connecting, learning, expanding your world.
When you're enthusiastic, it shows.
And that attracts the right people.
Okay, I think we've given everyone a lot to think about.
We have. So this one time, it wasn't even a networking thing. I was at a book signing.
Okay.
Just wanted to meet this author I love.
What kind of book?
Nonfiction, about the future of work.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, all about automation, AI, how jobs are changing.
Very timely.
It was. So I'm in line, waiting for my turn, And I start talking to this woman in front of me
Okay.
about the book, our careers, just the future in general.
Uh,
Turns out she's a venture capitalist, invests in tech startups.
no way.
And we just clicked, like really connected.
That's wild.
We swapped info, and a few weeks later, she invited me for coffee.
Nice.
Talked for hours about tech, innovation, AI's impact, all of that.
Networking win.
Total win. And she ended up introducing me to some founders she works with. One of them, that connection led to a consulting gig,
Seriously.
changed my whole career path.
That's amazing. Like, you weren't even trying to network.
Nope. It's those unexpected moments, right?
Reminds us, it's not about schmoozing at fancy events.
It's not.
Be open to connection. Be curious about people.
And share your story.
And this whole conversation is making me think about authenticity.
So important.
Networking shouldn't be about pretending you're someone else.
People see right through that.
They do.
The best networkers, they're just themselves, approachable.
Genuine.
Yeah, genuinely wanting to connect.
It's not using people.
And look, it's fine to be nervous at first.
It happens.
It's a skill, it takes practice.
The more you do it, the easier it gets.
Exactly. And those awkward moments, honestly,
They happen to all of us.
they make the best stories later.
They're real. We've all been there.
Makes you relatable, right?
It does. Embrace the imperfections. Nobody's perfect.
Trying too hard, that's when you seem fake.
And something I always try to remind myself,
What's that?
networking goes both ways.
Oh, so true.
Not just what you can get, but what you give.
Building relationships that are mutual.
Respect, trust, helping each other grow.
Sometimes the best networking
Yeah.
is just being helpful, no strings attached.
So, offer help on a project, share a resource.
Just listen to someone who needs it.
It builds goodwill.
It does, and often it comes back around to you.
Karma, again.
Uh-huh. Yep, I think so.
Okay, so to wrap up this deep dive, we've talked about
A lot.
reframing social climbing, ditching the stigma, setting goals.
Being authentic, being valuable to others.
What do you hope sticks with our listeners?
Empowerment. That's the big one.
Okay,
You can build a network, create the opportunities you want,
we've all got that power.
and it's not shady, it's genuine connection.
Making life better, reaching your goals.
It's about embracing human connection itself.
I love that.
That's what it's all about.
And remember, folks, this takes time.
No instant success here.
Show up consistently. Nurture those relationships. Be patient.
And don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it.
So many resources,
Books, podcasts, people who've been there.
even those in your existing network.
Talk to friends, family, people at work.
You'd never know who they know or what advice they have.
It's true. Tap into that wisdom.
So, bottom line, as with most things in life,
Have fun with it.
exactly, networking shouldn't be a drag.
No way.
It's connecting with awesome people, learning cool stuff,
Expanding your world, who wouldn't want that?
and when you're enjoying it, that shows.
It does.
All right, everyone, thanks for joining us on Life Unfiltered.
It's been a great chat.
Remember, you have the power to shape your future,
Ah.
one connection at a time.
Until next time.